Hello, everybody. I'm back with you. It's still Tuesday, and I'd like to thank Doc's widow for this, my friend, for sending me these articles and and bringing something to light for me. The title is Baby Sussex #2 will be arriving into the world as a royal first in history. Can you guess what it is? Full disclaimer can be located in the description box below. This video is for entertainment only, and these are just my opinions. Docs, thank you so much for sending this to me, and it shocked me. First, let's go and catch up on other things. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to surrender their royal titles. Now, this was from CBS News, but this is dated January the 18th. So, I don't know. This says that they're going to surrender them, but I think we feel that they're going to take them away on March 31st. But I'll just read into the paragraph. Queen Elizabeth formally addressed weeks of controversy surrounding Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle. The young couple will receive no public funds for royal duties and have been stripped of their HRH titles. CBS News foreign correspondent Intaz Tayeb reports. So, I don't know. I'm going to check into that further. I've kind of seen conflicting information about that. So, let's go right here for 1 second, and we're going to, I'm going to go back to this, and we're going to listen to the photographer who took the picture of Harry and Meghan under the tree. It was done virtually with an iPad, and he was still in the UK. So I'll turn the volume up and let you listen to just a quick snippet.
You don't even see the image, you feel it. You know, they're lost in each other, and the tree in the background and the, you know, just life growing around them, it's incredibly powerful and symbolic.
And you mentioned that, the tree of life and the garden for fertility. And the reason I bring this up, because we're very well aware of what this beautiful couple went through with the pregnancy loss not that long ago. So, Misan, does that make this picture just even especially poignant?
Absolutely. I mean, such unimaginable loss, you know. I think this picture, from my point of view, represents fortitude, hope, and love. And for
So he says he was directing them through the iPad, giving them direction, and had remotely signed into the iPad and was taking the photo for them. And he's talking about how natural they were and didn't need direction and all this. But I guess he was the main photographer at the royal wedding, and I guess they've used him since. There's still something else I'm checking into about the photo, and I'll put that for another video. Let's listen to
Here's Sky News Australia with their information on Harry and Meghan.
Couple have to say.
Good morning, Layla. We'll get to the details of what we do know shortly. What we don't know is the gender of the new baby, and we're still unclear as to when that due date might be. But in a statement that has been circulating, along with that new photo of the Prince and Meghan Markle there, clearly she's got the baby bump. That's attached with a statement that reads, "We can confirm Archie is going to be a big brother. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are overjoyed to be expecting their second child." Now, they moved to California last year, wanting to put distance between themselves and the royal family. They live in Santa Barbara. This news now coming just a couple of months after Meghan penned a really personal article for the New York Times in which she revealed that she'd had a miscarriage. She described that loss as almost unbearable grief. This morning, we wake up to some really positive news for Meghan and for Harry.
You know, the one thing I can't understand is, do they really believe that that's what's happened, or is it just that they're clueless about it? I don't know. I'm wondering what you guys think. But I found this on Tumbler, Yankee Wally, and it was from the Cat with the Emerald Tiara, giving them full credit. And they had posted this Telegraph news article, and it says that the piece in the Telegraph reads that Buckingham Palace influenced the judgment on the recent court hearing on the privacy issues that Meghan and Harry won, but we still have to see the copyright. So they really haven't won anything yet. They've just separated it, and so that the people from Buckingham Palace do not have to come and testify for this. And let's go on, and I'll read you a little bit, since if I click on the link, I don't subscribe to the Telegraph, so I'm glad the Cat with the Emerald Tiara has written this out. Buckingham Palace said it would have been unfair to have dragged the Palace Four into court and put them through the stresses and strains of giving evidence. I don't think anyone who is just doing their job wants to be piggy in the middle in what would have been a bitter case, a Palace source said. There was a risk that the future career, legacy, work would have been defined by that. The rest of the royal family will consider the ruling and may be embroiled by the Duchess of Sussex without the indignity of having to appear in the witness box. Senior aide said, "We're not afraid of a decent dust-up over the privacy. Only recently the palace was arguing that no one had the right to speculate about whether the Queen had been vaccinated. The palace is relieved that the case has not gone ahead. No one was looking forward to it," said the source, but courtiers remain unsure until Associated Newspapers decides whether to appeal and then whether Lord Justice Warby allows it to go ahead. Otherwise, the publishers will have to seek permission directly from the Court of Appeals. And Lord Justice Warby was knighted by the Queen, so he is Sir Justice Warby. And I thought that was kind of strange. So I guess there's a relationship there, but it looks like we were right that the palace did intercede and go in and help out so that these people wouldn't have to take the stand. Meghan's father wouldn't have to go. He wouldn't have to testify. And her friends who leaked the information to People magazine don't have to tell their story. And that's what we wanted to find out, because that was the main one she kept changing her affidavit on really what had happened. So let's see. The Duchess of Sussex victory in a privacy battle with the Mail on Sunday is vindication of Brexit, her best friends have said. The Duchess was advised by the aides within the royal household not to bring the legal actions against the Associated Newspapers for publishing extracts of a private letter that were sent to her father. Instead, Meghan pursued the case, hiring Schillings, a media law firm with an aggressive reputation. It is also thought this is the first time that a member of the royal family had engaged the firm. Well, besides Princess Diana. Buckingham Palace has viewed with dismay the prospect of an unseemly court case in which the Duchess would have had to face her father across the courtroom. However, in a judgment, they took the Mail on Sunday by surprise. Lord Justice Warby ruled in favor that the Duchess in her privacy and the copyright battle without the need for a trial. At USA Today, a new Sussex baby. This is what we're getting into now, what the thumbnail was about in the beginning. A new Sussex baby also raises questions about citizenship. Archie was born in London as a British-born citizen, but can also claim American citizenship one day through his American mother, Meghan, if he chooses. Goes on to say, but if the new Sussex baby is born in the U.S., he or she, which we think it'll be a she because we think it was IVF and where they were able to pick the gender, will be an American citizen immediately, thanks to the 14th Amendment, and thus could vote, apply for an American passport, or even run for president of the United States one day. That's the big thing. That is a scary thing right there. Doc, thank you for sending this to me. And as a child of British citizen, Harry, born abroad, he could also claim British citizenship when he reaches adulthood. Since his position in the royal succession is so far down, he is unlikely to ever sit on the throne, so his citizenship status is less urgent, unless he or she wants to be prime minister someday. Harry and Meghan's second child, the fifth grandchild for Prince Charles, will be the eighth in line to the throne, just behind Archie and Harry, and following the Cambridge cousins, Prince George 7, Princess Charlotte 5, and Prince Louis 2. And then the Daily Mail also goes on to say the same thing. Meghan and Harry's son is the first person ever with a right to become both a British monarch and a U.S. president, but he might also face U.S. tax bill. The implication of being naturally born citizen of the United States means baby Sussex could one day run for office as a U.S. president. Boy, wouldn't she like that. However, the U.S. Constitution states that any runner for the job must also have lived in the United States for at least 14 years, as well as be over the age of 35. So tell me, guys, what do you think? Isn't that kind of strange that Archie would be able to, be in line to the throne, eighth in line, and also could run for U.S. president? So it's the first time in history that's ever happened. Let me know in the comments what you all think. And Docs, thanks again for sending this to me. And I'll be back really soon. I've got a couple other videos prepared. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.